So for your first episode of your generic podcast, we're gonna be talking about some topics
like the Trump investigation that just ended a couple days ago, the censorship in college campuses and online, the Democrats, the 16 voting age and trying to delete the electoral college, and then maybe mandatory military training, and then the Epic's game apology.
Okay, so about the Trump investigation, it came out today, huh?
Yeah.
So what do you think about it?
Well, we don't have confirmation that it's that's out, but Robert Mueller did say that there would be no indictments.
Yeah, he recommended no more indictments.
No more indictments, yeah. So I think hopefully this means that Trump will use this as cannon fodder or something to attack the Democrats in 2020.
Also, the Green New Deal, which is the dumbest deal ever.
The labor unions are against this stuff. That's how bad it is.
Yeah, but Red Cortez, she's always right.
Yeah, she's always right, guys. Remember that.
Wait, remember in New York, the Amazon deal is going to bring a lot of jobs. She made them leave. Huh?
You can't talk about that, man. You can't talk about it. It's not okay.
I can't speak the truth.
You can't, sir, because we're being censored.
No, yeah, and Pelosi and she loves Omar. You know that fucking what's her name? What is she, Muslim or some shit?
She's Muslim, yeah.
She's fucking like lets her do whatever she wants. Also, Red Cortez, like, do whatever you want.
I think what's really going on with the Democratic Party right now is they're being split in half between progressives and the hard left, and that's really bad because if you split a party up like that, you're just never gonna win an election ever again.
Yeah, basically. What else?
Well, we can talk about censorship in colleges and online. As you guys know already, online conservative talk shows or just channels are getting censored by YouTube because they share different views than the woke YouTube channels, as we all know.
Well, yeah, and like on Twitter, let's say, remember the Covington, everybody was calling to kill, to get them hurt, and they doxed them, and nothing happened, But if it was the other way around, it would have been much worse,
People would have been banned or, arrested or some shit.
Something like that would have happened.
Yeah. It just shows, the hypocrisy that they have, honestly.
Yeah.
And then, Trump signing the executive order.
Yeah, so the executive order, I like it, but it doesn't do as much as I would like. Some stuff, the colleges already are supposed to do. I think it should be more strict and being like, oh yeah, you don't let them, then you're gonna be more strict on you.
Yeah, the federal government has to be watching over them, kind of.
Yeah, a bit more strict. And did you hear about the Jim Jeffries show?
Oh, Exposed.
Yeah,
I heard about a backdoor interview, but I didn't look at the video.
Yeah, that they edit it and stuff like that. Which a lot of times I've noticed that the way they talk, and I've been hearing from a lot of people who've been interviewed that they edit it. I also heard about Gavin McInnes. He was in an interview. I forgot that Island dude, who's also with Trevor Noah on his show. I forget his name. I don't watch those fucking shows. I forget him. He interviewed him, and even Gavin McInnes yeah, they fucking did that to me, and a bunch of other shows. And so you could tell they're editing it out, so they could look like their point is being proven and stuff like that, and they're being. So basically, that's what they're doing.
Yeah, I've never watched fucking late night talk shows anyway, because they just went down the garbage pit at this point. They're not good at all. They're just only being funded because it's a political agenda pushment. I don't know about you, Daniel, but it sounds really bad. I don't know. The only probably talk show I listen to probably F at all is Conan.
I hope it doesn't mess up the air.
Probably.
Conan, yeah, but Conan, I've noticed he's talking a little bit more about it. A little bit, yeah. A bit. He's been talking about it. Jimmy Fallon, I noticed too. So weird. No, not not as much as it was before. Now it's a little bit more. I know it's kind of weird. So it's basically because you get more views and shit like that. You know? They want the ratings, and
they just want the ratings. And
they say it's not, but it is totally. What else?
The Democrats right now, since they're so freaking out about plus the Trump investigation, plus the defeat during not the defeat, but the split during the midterm elections,
they can't take the L.
They can't take the L, Daniel. So now they're trying to lower the voting age and basically delete the electoral college from our grand republic here.
No, yeah, but it's weird because remember, it helped them out before, right? But now they helped Trump out. They want to change it out of nowhere. It's so weird.
They want to change it just because they fucking took the fattest L of 2019.
Yeah, every time they lose, they want to change or do something because they think because they lost that something's wrong and they should fix it. Yeah. But when it's the other way around, no, it's just because
people like Cuck Schumer and Beto O'Rourke are trying to support this, lower the 16 age. But if you remember from before, Beto O'Rourke wrote a couple of weird stories when he was 16, and now he's supporting. And then he claimed, "Oh, I was just 16. I was being dumb." you're just proving any logical person's point that we shouldn't lower the voting age.
No, yeah, and I also noticed that, fucking Chuck Schumer, his fucking face, have you seen it?
Oh my god.
It looks like a fucking gremlin or some shit like that, or a goblin.
He's wrinkly as fuck.
He scares me. I was like, oh, this is fucking nasty.
Chuck the cuck, dude. He's coming to get you at night. He's a boogeyman, boy.
Hey, bro, that shit nasty. I don't know, I can't even look at him.
Anytime they do any reason shit. No.
And then you got that fucking mummy, half dead Nancy Pelosi right there.
And then Ruth Goldberg, who's no one's seen in public for a long time. No, I don't know. Democrats are just going insane right now. They're just fucking. It's like they were playing poker and they started losing, so they just decided, you know what, fuck it, go all in.
The guy from Virginia, the one with the late-term abortion plan. Remember him?
I don't remember his name, but he was just an asshole. It should not pass if it does. If it does, the right to bear arms, people. Anyway.
No, yeah, but like late-term abortion, it's like, oh, are you serious? Are you actually gonna do this? And like,
it's actually killing someone that's literally leading and breathing.
Like, no, you don't get it. I remember I was watching the Steven Crowder, Change My Mind, and he's like, yeah, a baby is not an actual baby until he's born. I'm like, oh,
remember, people, a baby is not a baby; it's a parasite, because apparently it's feeding off the mother. So, and then not only are they trying to lower the voting age, and they're doing just putting all their chips on the table, they're fucking trying to delete the Electoral College, which is the basis of this country, and it will practically destroy anything. Because we all know there's more population than any other state, like Los Angeles itself has a larger population, I believe, than almost the entire Midwest. So if they delete the Electoral College, presidential candidates only have to campaign in the big cities, and that's it. They only have to go to like New York and Los Angeles, and just have to sit back for the rest of the campaign. And that's not fair for those other counties and stuff. It's not okay. They should have the equal voice as the same as they do.
Also, right here about the border lately, people are talking about that we should let everybody in and stuff like that. But like, the Democrats used to support like a border protection and stuff like that. But like literally, shouldn't we like have a border nice and secure, and then people come here through a process? Because Trump, he's never said he's not against. He says if they come here legally, I'm for it.
It's the fact that they're coming in here illegally that is bad.
Even Obama said some of the same stuff Trump did before he was elected, but then when he was elected,
he had to change his narrative.
The Democrat shills, who they get paid money and shit.
The Goyams had to change their they had to switch his little campaign speeches and shit, because they knew if he supported you, basically, if you think about it, the fence that we have right now that is honestly not working was a bipartisan agreement. Both sides agreed that we needed something there, but now that it's Trump, it's bad and it's racist.
Say what you want about Trump, but at least he speaks his mind, which is not always good, but at least he says like the truth. He tells you how it is. Yeah. And that's one of the things he's done. Like he said stuff that politics wouldn't say that's going on, that's like stating the obvious, but politics don't want to address it. Like that's what he's done for the most part.
Politicians are just bot chills, honestly. They just they don't want to talk about anything too controversial, or else they're, I might not win this next mid-election or something. And honestly, just the wall sounds like a good idea. It's not. It might be a short-term solution, but a short-term is better than what Democrats are thinking about, just opening them up. So as we all know, talking about the subject of the wall and how we should protect our nation, I was talking to someone about this the other day, that mandatory military inscription should be allowed in the United States. Reason number one, it creates a safer environment and a long-standing army, no matter day, night, hour, or day. As we see in Israel, they have forced mandatory military inscription, and they're like not one of the, but they are a safe country.
No, Julian, you can't support Israel, because if you support Israel, you're a Nazi. That's what Omar said.
Oh yeah, I support Ben Shapiro, guys, so I'm a Nazi now.
Dude, Ben Shapiro's a Nazi. How dare you fucking?
Even though he wears a yarmulke everywhere he goes.
He's the biggest Jew I've ever seen.
He's as Jewy as they get, honestly.
Basically, yeah.
But you can't support Israel. You're just a Nazi if you do somehow.
Yeah, you are.
But mandatory military inscription should be a thing involved in this country. Like, if you want free college, earn it.
Well, yeah, basically that's true. Yeah.
Most people on college campuses want to have like free college and stuff, and it's like, well, if you want it, earn it. Don't just hold out your hand and expect the federal government to give you something, or just random people. Because I'm not gonna waste my tax dollars on that shit.
No, a lot of people they want the rich to pay for everything. That, fucking Bernie Sanders, fucking dude that's about to die. Like they want to take the rich all out of their money.
Even though he has like 3
It's
houses.
like, what the fuck, dude? I did everything right here. I got my money. I worked my company or whatever, and I've got this amount of money, and you're gonna fucking punish me for that? What the fuck?
It's a capitalist environment.
Just because some fucking kid right here wants to go to school and he can't pay for it, why the hell should I pay for it?
Yeah, exactly. And it's really sad to see the higher institutions of like colleges and like universities. If you look at a lot of students, a lot of them support the ideas of communism or socialism, but they're not good ideas. We've seen genocides in Cambodia and Vietnam,
No.
Russians killing their own citizens.
Julian, it's never been fully proven and like worked as well as we could have like put it as well. Like, you know, like let's say Russia, dude. It didn't work, but it could have worked if we try it right now. Come on. Have you not heard what they said? That's not real communism. We have to try real communism.
What about Venezuela for socialism?
No, remember they used to use Venezuela as an example, but then it fucking failed, and they're like, no, that's not real communism.
Yeah, it's not real communism, Daniel. And like, you know, Russia killing their own citizens, China killing, invading, I was about to say Tahiti, but Tibet, and killing the monks and desecrating their temples. Just like, they don't care. Communism is not a good system. It's against natural instinct. That's why, even though capitalism, yes, of course it has its evils, but capitalism is a better system than communism.
And what else?
Well, you know about Epic Games.
Oh yeah, like Epic Games, they released an apology on how they handled the Metro Exodus, you know, and all that, and they said they won't like make decisions like that right now. Which the only reason I want Epic Games to be like with publishing games and stuff is because I want there to be competition, because you know Steam has been like lately not.
Oh no, yeah.
So that way both can get better, you know.
Steam has kind of been like the known source of where to get your games on PCs.
But it's a little, you know, it could be improving.
It could be improving, because when indie games come out, it just goes into like the hole of that is Steam. Like they swallow indie games whole. Like they don't show them or anything. They only show like the big titles. It's nice to see competition though, but competition that is not so scummy, I guess. Mm-hmm. I guess we've seen before. EA has just been a total cuck. They just want money. That's all they want. They don't care about the fans.
You want to talk about some games that you're playing right now?
Yeah, sure. I've been playing Battlefield 5 a lot right now. It's alright. There's some bugs and stuff that are wrong with it, but it's been better since they fired those guys who try to like make it the game woke for woke people who probably won't even buy it.
The game is for everybody, dude. It's our Battlefield. How fucking dare you say that? It's for everybody. All inclusiveness. Women should play Battlefield because it's a game representing their history.
Oh my god!
How dare you not play that, sir? That's fucking.
I decide not to, sir.
You
please.
Sexist bigot.
You racist, please. You're a white male. You can't tell me what to do, Daniel.
You know why Battlefield 5 is fantasy, right? Because women in war. That's a fantasy in itself.
Oh my god. No, but I believe Battlefield could have added women, but if they would have said oh, it's not going to be historically accurate, people would have been fine with it. Like Battlefield 1, for example, had In the Name of the Czar DLC. Mm-hmm. It had women in it, but they added it in a way that's historically accurate that fans were like, this is fine. Like this is okay because it's coordinating with history. But now they're just fucking. Next thing you know, you can choose a gay character that's actually a man, that he's black and he's gay and he's in the Nazi army. It will make sense.
Hey, dude, I heard that for the new DLC in Battlefield 5, they're gonna add Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh god,
that's the new DLC. I heard.
New DLC.
Caitlyn Jenner coming, bro.
New DLC in the middle of the battlefield. You're a man. Halfway through the match, you turn into a girl. I don't know about you, but that sounds like a pretty good plan. And another thing with Battlefield 5, yes, you can change your character's gender throughout the game, but the tank skin and the tank driver and the airplanes are all women. You can't change them. You can't change them by force.
You know what Caitlyn Jenner has that he the same he has with women?
What?
He sucks at driving. You know, he ran over. Remember, he ran somebody over.
No. Maybe he was a woman after all. You never know.
Well, if you take from how he drives, probably.
Damn, that man used to be in the box of my dad's Wheaties. Now he's on the fucking Vanity Fair and Woman of the Year who hasn't been a woman for a year.
Fucking pussy lips spreading, man.
Damn, that's I don't know. Just game companies are being real assholes right now. I mean, we showed it to Battlefield 5 though. Their sales did not hit the marks that they were expecting, and they were actually cucked. So I kind of hope they keep getting cucked until they realize, oh shit, maybe we should actually listen to the fans like they used to.
Any other games you play?
Apex, the usual. And I'm not a big fan of battle royale games, but that one caught my attention because it's the same weapon.